Peace, everybody. Got a little story time. I'm not going to take much time to go into it, so I'm going to just jump right into it. When I was a child, I had to be about, I guess, maybe 8, 9 years old. We had recently moved to Lincoln Manor in Kenner. That's in Louisiana, for those who don't know. I had 4 sisters, so I would always be mostly outside by myself playing, you know. I usually play with marbles back then. So I was outside playing with my marbles one day, and I would always notice the nature around the house. You know, it's always a lot of clovers around the house. It was like these darker clovers, and then it had these lighter clovers, you know. And I can always hear. I had 2 voices that I could always hear. It was a male and a female, one male, one female. And the female voice told me one time, she said, try that clover right there. Eat that. And I was going for the darker clover, and she said, no, not that one. The other one. So I picked it, and I ate it. And it tasted real good, like grapes. Well, later on, I found out, and it was maybe 10 or 12 years ago when I found out exactly what the clover was. It was called pink shamrock clover. So I brought it to a few people's attentions in my family, and they tried it, ate it, and it tasted good to them. My cousin Sean had some growing in front of his house one time, and he tried it, but he had the pink flowers that was growing out of it. You know, we didn't have the pink flowers at my house, around my house, growing out of the ground with them. It was just the clover. So he tried the flower. He said, flower good too. Tastes just like it. So I tried the flower. I was like, oh, shit is good. You know, tastes like grapes on the real. Like the green grapes, not the red grapes. So, and not the purple grapes, just the green grapes. So, I said that to say, I'm going to fast forward to maybe 2007 or 2006, something like that. I was at my girlfriend's house one day because I had them forgot all about the voices at this time. You know, with life, you forget about certain things like that when you're growing up, you know, from childhood. So I'm at my girlfriend's house. I'm about to get in the shower, and I'm taking my shirt off, and I put my shirt over my head, taking it off, and as soon as it gets over my face, I hear a voice calling my name, loud, like. But it was like I thought it was my girlfriend because it sounded just like her voice, you know. So I put my shirt back on. I went in her room, and she's in her cell phone. She's reading something, or maybe she was in a book, reading a book. I can't remember which one it was, but I'm like, what's up? What you want? She said, what? I didn't call you. I said, you serious? I said, I heard you call me loud as a motherfucker, like that, you know. Excuse my language, but that's how I said it. You know, and she was like, no, I didn't call you. I said, okay. So I went back in the bathroom. Did the same thing. When the shirt got over my head, covered my face, I was taking it off, I heard my name real loud again in her voice. So I walked back in her room. I said, you didn't call me this time. She said, no, you tripping. I didn't call you. I said, man, something going on. I'm hearing somebody real loud calling my name real loud in your voice, but you saying it's not you. She said, no, it's not me. I said, all right. I'm going to fast forward to 2012 because I found out exactly who the voice was. And she turned out to be my new girlfriend when I found out who the voice was. We hooked up on Facebook Messenger. She just came into my messenger and started telling me stuff that only I knew. Nobody else would know. Like, how could you possibly know this stuff? You know? And it was tripped out to me. It just tripped me out because I was like, ain't no way you can know this stuff unless you were right there with me. Because like one time me and my cousin was riding to he was taking me to either I think it was Dollar Tree at the time he was taking me, my cousin Joe. And it was across the highway from the Walmart in Harahan. And I looked across the highway, and this real old white guy was looking dead at me. But his eyes looked like they were scared to look at me, and they were cold black, just black eyes, you know. And I told my cousin, I said, man, you see that dude over there? Like he watching me or something. But he looked like he's scared to watch me, but he's watching me. I could see him. He's like, nah, I don't see him, cuz. I said, all right. So I went in the store, got what I needed. He went in and got what he needed. And then we came out. And he said, well, I'm going to Walmart and get some gas. Old dude was still at the gas pumps, right? So we pulled up on him. As we pulling up, he's still watching me, and I can see his eyes watching me like they want to watch me, but they're scared to watch me. You know, like they keep moving like they're dancing. You know what I'm saying? And found out later through her that this dude was a reptilian. He was a full-blooded reptilian. So I was like, ain't no way you could have known about that unless you were there. But the story gets deeper, but I guess I'll do another story later on. This is just my first story right now. I'm just testing the waters with this YouTube because I keep hearing the ancestors tell me that I need to get some of this stuff out to the people. So y'all be blessed. Have a good one.